What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Level by Level, the podcast that documents the real creative journey from underground to next up. We talk about what it takes to rise, break through, and evolve, not just in our own work, but also in culture. From indie films to viral artists, this show is about every stage of that climb and the stories that rarely get told. Yeah. And today's theme is building your own path.
Ooh.
And if you don't know, it's your girl Glow, and I'm going to pass the mic to...
Hey, everybody. My name's Alicia, and obviously I'm the inspirational aspect on this piece. We also have...
Julius, Juju, J. James, you know what I'm saying? If you know, rock with me.
And...
But look it, we got a special guest today.
You just going to snatch the mic from me.
A special guest today.
Because clearly we all want her.
You know what I'm saying? Chi-Town native one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, she out here running up in L.A. doing her thing. I ain't gonna yell too much too soon. We're gonna give it up for Ayona the Artist.
That was a very nice intro.
Was it really? Okay.
She's like, okay.
I practiced in the shower. I was practicing a little bit in the shower. Like, how am I gonna introduce this girl?
You're like, I got
Just a little bit. Right? I'm gonna try to, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
He was memorizing that.
I love it.
A little bit.
We are so excited to have you.
You guys, I honestly am really grateful. I'm so proud of you guys. I can't believe like the progress that you guys have made in just this couple of months, but I'm really, really excited to be here.
Oh, thank you. We are so excited to have you.
Yes.
And so we just gonna jump right into it because
Okay.
you know you are multi-hyphenate. Like you are out here, you do it all. But I want you to take us to the top. Like, did you start with singing? Because you also sing, right?
Yes.
Like, could you take us to your journey? Give us a rundown of how you got started.
Okay, so my mom and my grandmother, they would like watch these older movies. I don't know if you guys saw What's Love Got to Do with It?
Oh, yeah.
The Bodyguard, like these throwback films, right?
Love them.
So they loved
Right.
movies. They would always put them on the TV. And so here I am, I'm just watching, but I'm standing up and like mimicking the dance moves, singing the songs, performing. They were like, what's going on? We don't have this talent in our family. And they were so confused.
Wow.
But so they were like, let's just try to fine tune this thing. Threw me in a couple like dance classes, ballet, jazz, tap to start. And then that grew to like, okay, let's throw her in some modeling stuff. So modeling classes, charm school, knowing where the fork to spoon is, tease, like all that kind of stuff. I grew up in classes, pageants, and then it just kind of went on until I was performing live on stages. So I've been performing probably since I was 5 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Performing what?
Yeah.
Singing, I would perform Tina Turner. What's that got to do with it? With the wig on and the French dress. I had my little brother playing Ike. It was it was the cutest thing.
Yeah.
He was
that's so
cute. Literally.
Eat the cake anime.
Right.
I know. The same routine, everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we would perform all over Chicago. I would do fashion shows, modeling, pageants, running for pageant queens. And
Wait, who was submitting for all this shit?
my grandmother and my mom.
Yes. Believe in a vision. Okay.
Damn.
Yes, they really wanted to see it through because they were like, they just didn't feel like they could contain the energy. They're like, it's going to happen one way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're meant to be seen.
Okay.
Oh, I love that, though. I love that they poured that into you, man.
Which is why I feel like they meant the most to me throughout all of this. Like, my goal ultimately has always been to retire them. Like, that was the goal.
Yeah.
And so, in 2020, my mom and my grandmother passed.
Sorry to hear that.
Yes, okay. But that experience has literally shaped me, molded me, helped encourage me along this journey. So I am still carrying them in my heart, and I'm still pressing through because of them. But their belief in me was just like, it was unfiltered, organic, just like so genuine. And those two women are the strength that really keep me going.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Wow, that's dope. It's nothing like having your family support.
Yeah.
Man.
It starts there. If they support you and they believe in
You
you,
can conquer the world.
man,
Definitely.
seriously.
Yeah.
So that's dope. That's amazing.
Thank you.
And so then you moved out here.
Yes. Age 21, I came out. And I had already performed on 106 in Park. I did.
Really?
Yeah, I did tours with Mario, B2, like, Omarion.
Well, Nina Boy was just talking about Omarion.
Yeah,
Right.
like I did tours with Burger King and like different.
You were dancing?
Singing.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was
So
singing.
was you like a background singer or something?
No, I had my own dancers. I had 4 dancers
Really?
that would dance behind me, and I would sing. Was in the studio recording.
Oh,
my
you
own
was doing
music.
this.
Yeah.
You was doing this.
And so I was like, Chicago had just become a little too small. So I was like, I think I should just move. And I finished school at DePaul University. I just came straight after school, and I was like, all right, like, let's try to do something out here.
Right.
I didn't really know many people, but I met a few people. They introduced me into, like, the sketch world. I was already,
Sorry.
what?
You kind of jumped real fast.
I know.
How did you go to...
She was just like, I had a question.
real fast. You said you left Chicago.
Yes.
You working with Omarion. That's a big jump. Where's the middle ground between here? Like, who represented you? What'd you do? How'd you make that
Well,
happen?
my mother was my manager at the time.
What year was this?
She's been my manager since I started music.
But the year you came out here and started
I
to work
came
with-
out in 2012.
Okay, so yeah, okay.
And you were 21 at that time.
Yes.
So you came without your mom.
Yeah, I came without her. I had to.
But with
to
her
get
support.
started. Yes.
So she was back in Chicago.
She stayed
And
home.
still holding it down,
Okay.
pulling the strings from
She
behind the
would
scenes.
still try as much
Damn.
as she could until I was able to take
At
over
some
the
point
reins
she did.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't know anything about acting.
Yeah.
and
So how was your
I don't know if you
transition
just supposed to
into
say that.
LA?
Right.
I honestly, I had savings.
Mm-hmm.
So I saved up about 3 months' rent,
Mm.
and I found a place. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna just
Young girl. First of all, let's just stop there because that's hard for somebody to do it. 21 years old
Yeah.
to save up 3 months worth of rent.
You had
You
a
were
vision.
focused.
Yeah.
You was definitely
Yeah.
focused.
Yeah, I found a
Like that.
cute little place in Koreatown.
Nice.
And I was like, all right, we're just going to make sure all the bills are covered.
Yeah.
That's focused.
We're going to get some groceries and cook every day, and we're just going to make it happen. And I started working in hospitality. So I had a job, like a real job. And I was working at the Sofitel. It's like a French hotel in Beverly Hills. So I was working there every day. I ended up quitting eventually because I had a really bad workplace injury. I've never told this story on camera before.
Oh, we are
But I'm
lucky.
gonna tell you.
Okay, this is the time.
It was a really bad workplace injury. I was just going in the kitchen to tell the manager that a couple had just got married, and I wanted to give them a dessert, like a free dessert. When I was going in there, he had a coffee pot of boiling water. He bumped into me with this water. It splashed all over my face.
Oh, wow.
So I had a 3rd-degree burn on my face.
On your face.
Mind you, I'm there to audition. I'm there to like figure it out and do entertainment. And I stand in the front of the restaurant at the hotel.
Yeah.
So I'm like holding my face. It's like, it's horrible. But they never told me, okay, go home and get medical care. They were like, if you clock out, that's it. Like, we're not paying you. And
Girl,
you
what?
Oh, wow.
Girl, what?
Yes. So long story short, I sued the company and
Nice.
won the settlement, and that was how I was able to start auditioning and like going acting full time.
Yeah. Right. Really taking your career more serious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn.
So how did you? Because again, I've never heard that story. So how did you not let that stop you? Because I feel like
Yeah.
that's a lot of people get to the
Good point.
point of like the catalyst that's gonna actually throw them into, like how you said you were able to now focus solely on the craft. When that happened, that's your face, that's your selling point. How did you not let that defeat you?
I can't lie. That first year in LA was really tough. Like I mentally was going through it.
Yeah.
And during that time, I had my car parked on the street and someone totaled my car too. So I had to take the bus to and from every place because I didn't have a way to get around. So everything that could have went wrong at that time was absolutely doing that. But the pushing through and going to the other side of it and just really being patient. And
It was humbling you for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Humbling you.
Absolutely.
And you
For-
still here.
Definitely right.
I got a Mercedes right after that.
Okay.
Because baby's still here.
And then I started booking.
And now
after
she
that.
got her own podcast. And now she got numbers on the board.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
And she worked with Issa. But we going to get there. We gonna get there. Because, girl, I mean, because the rap sheet is rap sheeting, okay?
Thank you.
No, literally. Like,
Thank
it's,
you.
it's so crazy because we don't know those parts. We see how beautiful you are. We see
Thank
how
you.
you're taking over, like, what you're taking over. And it's just like, but we don't know a lot of times. And I think that's why I love this podcast, because I want to hear, like, what made you keep going? Like, how did you not just be like, my face is done, you know what, I'm going back home? Like, granted, it's hard, but a lot of people quit. A lot of people quit, and you didn't.
Yeah, I think just the willpower that my mom and my grandmother had as well. They didn't really complain about a lot.
Yeah.
You know, my grandma, she's from Mississippi, like the deep South. And then my mom, she's from Chicago, so she's very, like, she's sweet, but she was rough around the edges. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
she was raised by strong women. Same here. Like, my family is more dominated by women, but they're all strong women.
Yeah.
You know, so I love that because...
I think that's a tell a lot of black women, you know.
Yeah.
Not to, you know, but yeah.
Yeah, I can tell. I mean, I know you have a really big family. You have a beautiful family, too.
Thank you.
And the fact that you're able to hold it all together, like managing so much, like, I already know you understand.
I mean, I was talking to Julius off camera about, like, just life just being life, right?
Yeah.
And, like, I feel like as somebody who is just trying to navigate the space of being an artist and dealing with life, like, and we don't have silver spoons. Like, you had to go out and get it. You know, we're not just... okay, guys, life is just going to be handed to you. Yeah. It's really, like, it's really encouraging to see that you're so beautiful and you're sitting here and you have done a lot.
Yeah, scanning through that, like, in bullet point form was rough because there were so many small details in between. Yeah. But honestly, I just, I really feel like those pivotal moments or those moments that I just pointed out, like, those are the big jumps that stood out for me that helped me
defining
at this
moments
point. Yeah, exactly.
But they say that, you know, they talk about, like, the defining moments that actually are the catalyst that get you to where you gotta go, you know?
Yes.
You know, so I think that's beautiful. But I do want to ask, because I know you said you focused on singing and dancing. Like, what made you go, oh, I'm gonna do acting too?
Okay.
Good question, Ellie.
Thank you.
I think the very first suggestion that someone made, they told me about LA Casting, and then they told me about Actors Access, right? And I was like, this sounds great. However, I am not an actor. I know my strength is singing and dancing. That's what I grew up doing. That's what I studied. And so they were like, no, you could just get some headshots and let's start with commercial. You know, with commercial, you just pose or you do like a couple lines and it's just not that tough. I still would not call myself an actor without getting in classes. So I took...
Yes, respect that.
I took, hey, I saw your commercial, the most generic sounding class that you could start with. I started, and my mom, she came to the first class with me to kind of like get my feet. Like,
Mom was amazing, man.
She's so supportive.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, but that was the first. Killian's workshop, acting workshop, that was a commercial workshop. And then I found an agent. Started going out. I was not booking very much, but I just kept it going. I would keep updating my headshots, keep taking classes. I found Tasha Smith.
You were in T-Saw?
Yeah. I was in T-Saw.
Shut up, girl. I was in T-Saw. Okay. I talk about T-Saw all the time because I think T-Saw is life-changing.
You know the experience. Yes. She's going to get into the theatrical stuff. Baby. It's not just commercial. Like, you're really going to get into
She's going to take you down in a great way.
That explains why you guys are some strong actresses. Like, you guys are really dope. So that explains why.
Girl, I did not know you was T-Saw. Okay, everybody who don't know, like, T-Saw is like its own little...
I'm about to say, like, Philistine. We don't know.
It's
she teaches the Ayona Chubbuck method, and Ayona Chubbuck has her own studio here in Hollywood, but
and she got a whole book, too, right?
It's called The Power of the Actor.
I bought that book, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I didn't read the whole thing, but I bought the book.
And study those 12 steps.
I'm going to get back into it.
So,
is that class still available right now?
It's online now. But I think she's really booked up because she used to teach herself.
I was about to say, when I looked into it, it was booked up. That was a while ago when I was going to take up acting classes.
Ego, pride, these different things that, you know, you appear to have so you can look good, that is so stripped away.
Yeah.
Oh,
babe, singing, performing, you're on. Okay, like the hair clips are in, the curls are on.
You? Okay,
lashes popping. Like the song, the body movements, everything is about you looking good.
Yeah.
The total opposite with acting because you have to strip all that away and show up. Yes.
I mean, I literally talk to my friends. Y'all know, like, Denzel and Viola. Viola really does this where she be crying and, like, the tears are coming out, the snot's coming. I'm like, you think about what level of, like, detachment from who you are and your ego that you have to be in to be okay with doing that on camera. Because normally you would not do that. You'll be like, girl, hold on, let me...
And I'm going to be honest with you, these experiences that have broke me down, heartbreak, loss, not being able to figure certain things out, financial issues, like those things are what helped me to just be like, you know what, I completely surrender. I surrender myself. Like, it is nothing that I have to pretend and put on a face and, like, show this fake version. Like, I can really be authentic and be true and be grounded in whatever it is that I'm doing and put full passion in it too.
I want to bring it into the skits. Like, when you started doing skits, did that actually help you as an actress? Like, let's talk about how you even got on that journey of doing skits.
Okay, so sketches, shout out to Jahan Jones and my boy Cornell. They both kind of pulled me into their worlds, and they taught me how they would use their cell phone, come up with these funny ideas, and just shoot a couple scenes until they came up with a 1-minute sketch. I had no idea that you could use just your phone to make little mini movies. Like, I was learning so much. I would just pull up at their house. We would shoot for about 3-4 hours, and they would come up like 5 to 10 sketches and post them all. Wow. We were going viral. World Star, Baller Alert, all these different blogs were posting us. And Instagram had the authentic feed at the time. So you would see in real time when a new video would be posted. And as you hit the thing, it was like, oh, they just dropped. Again. Oh, they just dropped. Yes. And so every single day if you were posting, people would get to like 1 million followers pretty quickly.
Wow.
Because the algorithm wasn't being controlled. There wasn't ads. There wasn't any of that.
This was right at the beginning of all of this.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you were talented and you were lit, this was an opportunity to really showcase yourself and not be shy about it. Yeah. So, again, me still being Miss Perfect, trying to like keep it together, I was very nervous to do my own content. I was okay being in other people's videos and them telling me what to say, and I was still in acting class learning how to get comfortable speaking lines on camera too. So it was like simultaneous. I'm like, okay, I'm learning marketing and branding technically, and I'm also learning the structure of how to develop your own content independently under these people who have done it. Yeah. And then I'm simultaneously learning how to be on camera, film and TV. What do they want? What is your angle? How do you perform? How do you keep the camera as attention? All of that. So it's like I'm in a lesson on both sides of it, you know? Yeah. As my pages were growing, now I'm building a business. Now I'm learning what to do on film and TV. Now I'm booking things. Yeah. Now my pages are growing. Now I have more to say.
Now they're also recognizing you, right, from the sketches.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
I love that.
Okay, so 2020 comes. The world completely shuts down. And there is no more, like, working.
Yeah. Everybody in the house.
Yeah.
I said, oh, God. Yeah. Like, now how we about to pay these bills, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm being pushed into, you're going to have to create full time. I bought 2 Sony A7 IIIs. I bought 2 lenses. They were like $4,000 lenses. I brought mics. I don't know how to use this. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'll figure it out.
I'm like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Tripods, everything. And so I'm just like, all right. So now I have a 2-cam shot. If I need to shoot 2 actors talking at the same time, get a wide at the beginning of it. There's my scene. I learned how to do this. My friends taught me how to do this. Like, I can do this.
Yes, experience.
I built my following up on YouTube. I had 100K within 100,000 subscribers within a year.
Wow.
And 200K the following. And then the money was just coming. And I was just like, oh my God, I am making more money than I have made performing on anybody's camera, HBO, whatever. Like, I'm making this, and I'm making it on my own. Like, I just couldn't believe it. Yeah. My Facebook is now at 580,000. My TikTok is at like 100K, and my Instagram is at 267,000. And I just was like, I cannot believe this. Maybe that's not a lot for my friends. They have millions, but for me, who started at 6,000 followers, it was like, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And my grandmother she was like, I ain't seen a video in a couple weeks. She was like,
she on
Granny, be on your neck.
So your mom and your grandma, like, they got to see all this, like, pop up before they got to see it all.
My mother passed right before I booked Insecure. So I hadn't yet taken off completely. She did get to see the beginning of me growing my own pages. She got to see all of that, but she never got to see me on Issa's show. Only my grandmother got to see that. Yeah. And I do believe that she's just been up there, like, working little stuff in heaven too.
She's
to
still
be like,
mommy
go ahead and push her submission
through.
You know. So yeah.
Can I ask, because you did mention that you were on Insecure, and I think that watching that is amazing because Issa is Issa.
That's my girl.
Yes, love her.
Insecure too.
And all that she's done. I mean, I love hearing how these Black women are just paving ways, man. Like, that is amazing. But my question to you, what is your biggest takeaway from working with her?
Okay, shout out to you, Issa. I love you so much.
Shout out Issa.
She is a powerhouse. When I was on set with her, absolutely a class act. She genuinely showed me so much love. She just really appreciated me. She embraced me, and she made me feel like I was now a part of the Insecure family, which I really
that's
appreciated. Coming on season 5, they already had so much experience. They had all these different episodes and things they had did together. So I'm like the new kid on the block. Yeah. But she never made me feel like that. And I was able to ask her questions and ask her advice. Like
I was going to ask you that. I was going to ask you, was it inspiring? Because you were living in that YouTube world at the time. She came up from the YouTube world. Now she has her own show that she was starring in, that she wrote. And I think that, I don't think she directed it, but she starred and she wrote, like, did it, you know, I know for sure you had to be inspired by that. Yes,
and we learned things from each other. She would ask me, like, hey, do you know this influencer, or how did you get a chance to work with this person? Nice. And I was able to tell her about my journey, and then I was able to ask her questions about her situation, too, and we was just kind of exchanging, you know, the experience with that. Because I think she knew her path was film, TV, and network that whole time. Mine was building a brand.
Oh,
totally
okay.
different.
And that makes sense.
Let me interject real fast.
Uh-huh.
All right, so you, before we even, like, linked up with Ayona and had, you know, whatever, like, you told me to check out Insecure. You remember that? And so I checked it out. And then when she told me she was in it, or when I found out she was in it, I was going to check it out even more, like, see what's really going on.
Not check it out.
Because I would always tell them to watch it. Like, you gotta
watch it.
Watch Insecure.
So I'm watching.
And that scene was seen it.
Real fast. I'm watching season 1. I might be tripping. Let me know if I'm tripping. I'm watching season 1. I don't know what episode it is, but
at Roscoe's.
I'm about to say, I can tell you what it is. Yes, I've watched Insecure.
I'm like, is that Ayona as a background blur?
Walking past,
and then you have a whole character?
Wow. That is the beginning of
what
the
fuck?
That's the beginning. That's exactly why the people who were on set, like the PAs, the first ADs, everybody was like, dog, what? Like, when they saw me by season 5, they were excited and cheering.
That's what's up.
First of all, girl, speak on that. Because
from a blur to the character.
Yeah. No, wow, now that is a
this
journey.
transition.
Baby, you so humble because, baby, I was like, how'd you start from background to fork? Like, I'm in front of the camera.
I was lucky enough to join SAG. That helped with booking major TV and film background. You have to be in the union in order to be on certain shows. So as a background artist, while taking those classes I was telling y'all about, that was what I did to make money in between to pay for the classes. And so I booked that. I was really excited because it was an all-black show and it was a brand new show. It was like a pilot kind of that they were getting off the ground. It was very indie at that time. So it wasn't the big glitz glams trucks. It wasn't as what it is now. But I was like, okay, like I'm on the ground. By season 3, I started doing stand-in work for several of the characters on the show.
Wow.
And if you
wait, what is stand-in work?
Okay, so if y'all don't know what stand-in work is, you basically can light up the shot if you're the same like height, complexion, and skin tone as that particular actor.
So like a stunt double.
Not necessarily a double because the double is in the actual movie. This is the person who's there to help the director and the lighting, everybody lighting and everybody to
so the camera's not rolling.
Exactly. So the main actor can be in their trailer waiting.
Okay. Sorry guys, I did not know.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So that helped me to get super close with the leads.
Because I've done standing before and was talking to the leads. Girl, they let you eat when they eat. I love standing where you be like, hey y'all.
And it's consistent because if you're cool with everyone, they'll keep bringing you back. And so that's just a way for you to build relationship with like the producers and everybody that's on set. Tip 101 if you're trying to really get on a big show. So
do that standing.
Exactly. One day they had a double who was supposed to play Kyla Pratt's double. I'm already there. I'm working standing. I have been there probably all week. The girl who showed up, she did not look like Kyla Pratt.
I was about to say, you look like Kyla Pratt.
I was about to say, when she said Kyla Pratt, I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck did I just hear? That looked like...
And she didn't really look like her. Her hair was cut short, but she didn't have the look when she showed up. So they ran up to me and was like, hey, we know we have you booked as this. Can we upgrade you and pay you this and get you in hair and makeup? And now I was on camera again, season 3, for that. So when I got the audition for season 5, at this point, I had made it such a big deal to get this role.
Yeah.
Like, I asked my friend, I said, hey, I really need your help. I'm going to come over. Can you please coach me? I want to do this audition. It's like, this is my chance to finally be a part of this. It's going to be the last season of Insecure. My mother was in a coma at the time. And so I was going back and forth to Chicago just trying to check on her health and everything. But he helped me film it in his apartment. So I go over there, we do the tape, whatever. I submit the tape. You don't hear nothing for a couple weeks.
You forget about it.
Child. And I was like, okay. I get this call. I'm brushing. I'm getting dressed to go film some content with my friends. And my manager was like, hey, where you at? He was like, I'm in the apartment. He was like, so I just want to let you know you booked it. Girl, I started crying. I said, oh my God, I know you are lying to me. I said, Robert, what?
Right.
I did what?
Well, your friend told you that?
My manager.
Oh, your manager.
Yeah. My manager, he called me. He said, you booked it.
Yes.
I said, I gotta get home. I gotta tell my mom.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, because that was huge.
No, that
was big.
Yeah, my season 5, I made it on 3 episodes. And so, yeah, Issa was so cool. She brought me back for Rap Shit, season 1.
Yes.
I shot that in Brooklyn with them. That was really fun. But yeah, it's been a really awesome journey with that community and that family. I love them so much.
Let me ask you this real fast. How much of this work, because from what I'm hearing, I'm just sitting back and watching like as a fan, listening to all this shit. Like, I feel like a lot of this has been done and brought into existence from the non-physical. Like, was it your energy? You think it's my mom's energy? Like, where do you think this has come from? It's not just, I booked out. Plenty of people book auditions and have managers. That's not enough to seal this deal. You know what I'm saying? It's, you put yourself from the background to this, to you book this, you got 3 episodes. Like, where do you think this has come from? Like, do you think, is it your mindset? Is it your energy? Do you have a dream board? Like, what is bringing these things into your existence? Like,
Your favorite?
yeah.
Yeah, that.
What'd you say?
Favor.
Whose favor?
God's favorite.
God's favor.
Yeah.
Amen. Oh my God, Ayona, girl, I never knew that part. We talked. I didn't know that part. You started from the bottom, literally. Background, what? And made it to in front of this.
I'm from Inglewood. I'm from the south side of Chicago. It's like, it is rough over there, okay?
I got family from Chicago, too. We're going to have to check later to see if we related.
Seriously, like, I am from the south side, taking the bus every day to school, girl, ballet classes, learning to play the saxophone, learning to play the piano, all that kind of stuff. That is not what the kids in my community were doing.
Yeah.
And I knew that I just wasn't like everybody else. It wasn't easy to get along with other people because they don't understand you. But I think because I just pushed through and I just decided to focus, that it didn't distract me. It just kept me on the path.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to make a real nigga cry in here, man.
Yeah. You like sit back and be like, oh, like you've done so much. I know you got so much more to go, but like you've done so much.
Oh, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
they trying to get me emotional.
No, look, I'm fighting these tears.
Like, I said, don't make me get in here getting emotional.
And listen, let me tell you something. And I told you before, like, I recognized you from the skit. So when I saw you on Insecure, I'm like, look at her. Like, look at her on Insecure. Like, I recognized you, just like he said, from episode 1. I knew every episode you was in, down to season 5. Like,
So you actually knew Insecure long before, like, you was watching it by yourself.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is before Insecure, I knew who Ayona was from Skits. And then Insecure
No, I'm saying, but you didn't watch it because of her. You was already locked in with Insecure.
I watched this, love Insecure. I watched Insecure so many times, it's ridiculous.
The community is still behind
I gotta get
sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And so it's funny because after that, after seeing you on there and just, watching you, like I said, from the skits and stuff like that, when I was doing Issa Rae and looking for Alana, casting for that, I remember reaching out to you on Instagram, and I like prayed about it because I'm big. I'm about to pray about everything I do before I do
Love
it.
that.
And I prayed about it first, and I reached out to you, and you never responded. You never opened it up. I'm pretty sure you probably had other messages. In fact, we weren't friends, so I think it just comes up as a request.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you turn around and you submit it for
shut up.
It's a Rap. Yeah, they just turned around and submitted
God.
for
She
it.
told me
Yeah.
during the audition, she was like, it's so crazy because when I saw your submission on Actors Access, I had already emailed you about a completely different project. So I went back through my emails and I said, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when you get the emails from social media, everybody is not, you know what I mean?
You got to be mindful.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, I don't know what's going on here, but I definitely went back. I found an email, and I thought it was like so aligned because it's just meant to be.
Yeah,
it was
that's
meant
how
to
I
be.
felt. That's how I felt, absolutely. And the fact that, you know, you at first was supposed to play Nevaeh, then you turned around and played Alana. Your name is Ayona. Like, it's just so many different things, seriously.
Her
like,
name is Ayona.
Yes. And
That's
talk
so
about favor, you know, that's
So
how I felt.
closely
And that's how I feel
connected.
too, you know, it was favor on this. The reason why I even got you to play in it, you know. So, let's talk about that. Like the role with Alana, like you absolutely killed that role.
Thank you.
Let's just talk about
you
that
an
for a
actress now?
second.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you an actress now?
She's an
I
actress.
think I get
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, she's one of them ones for sure.
Yes.
No problem. See, like, okay,
I'm about to
girl, can we say it
interject now.
Can we say it?
I was sitting back, let y'all have your moments. Now, you know what I'm saying? Look it. When I get on set, and this is my love interest in a project, It's a Rap.
Ayana plays Alana on It's a Rap.
Yeah.
Key main
Julie's
character.
bouncing around,
She's a main
y'all.
character with Legend.
Main character, I'm Legend. This is Alana?
Yes, Alana.
I know, because her name is so close.
Yeah.
I was sitting here thinking, like, we're saying her
Right.
name wrong this whole time. No, it is Ayana.
I be getting twisted
but
up for
Alana,
sure.
Like, girl,
That
it's
is so
crazy.
funny.
So crazy.
Real fast. And then y'all can say what y'all gotta say. She gave me something that was like real valuable on set. We had our first scene of the day was supposed to be something like intimate.
Yeah, and this is
Right.
you guys' first time meeting each other
Yes.
Yeah.
on set, and you
Yeah.
guys have intimate scenes.
The very
Yeah.
first time. And I'm like, and I was I don't know if you remember, I'm like, is there anything we do before that to kind
Yeah.
of work our way up to that?
Right.
We're gonna start here. Okay, cool. So when we go on the set, I don't remember exactly how I led up to it, but she was more so like telling me that I had to be willing to be vulnerable on set.
Yeah.
And kind of let my wall down. I naturally got a wall up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like my whole life to whoever, my brothers, my parents, like I had this wall that protects my image. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like to, do too
Yeah.
much to like deflect that. So when she get me to let my guard down and just let me be fully in the moment, it was some shit that really like registered so much. And I was thinking like, am I getting like mind fucked? Like what is she doing right here? Like,
Yeah, he absolutely asked that. He asked that.
Of course, Julius asked that.
like, wait, what's going on?
That's exactly what he asked me.
I was like, wait, I swear to God, like
hollering.
I've never ever experienced a moment like that, and like nobody can ever take that away from you. That you gave me the first moment where I really felt like, God damn, I'm really in the shits right now.
That's what's up.
It's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like it's happening for sure.
No, that's
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, I love
What's
that.
up?
And you guys' chemistry on set, listen, was undeniable. And I don't know if I ever told you, but I told him, I'm like, people was like, you guys seem like a couple on set that have been together for years. Like, y'all was so cute on set. Like, I'm over there, like, in the corner just smiling. Like,
She's like, yeah, I did that.
it was just so cute, for real. Seriously, y'all chemistry was on set. I mean, y'all chemistry
Let
was
me say the
undeniable.
last thing, and I'm gonna let her say what you guys think. When I first got there, she was cool. Like we hugged each other. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? She told me she was to where I am, but she was kind of like giving me this certain energy where she felt like she was like sizing me up a little bit, like you know what I'm saying, like just a little bit, like trying to fill me out a little bit, trying to put a little pressure on me, see how I respond. I don't know word for word what exactly she said, but she was like, she asked how many siblings I got. I got 2 brothers. She says, oh yeah, it's giving little brother energy. I was like,
And you are the little brother?
I am the little brother. I was like, damn, okay.
You clocked that. You clocked that.
This is after a few other little subtle, little small jabs I felt. So I asked her straight up, word for word. I don't know if she remember. I was like, you sizing me up? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what you're doing right now?
Said that.
I said that. You sizing me up. That's what's going on. And then I think the shift that happened, like I said, I don't know if she remember, but the shift that happened where I realized that it was my little sister's birthday the day before. And I had been on set the day of my sister's birthday, the day after. So I didn't know. I forgot, and I'm embarrassed to say I forgot it was my little sister's birthday.
Today's my sister's birthday. Shout out Sanai.
Shout out Sanai.
Happy birthday.
That's my
birthday.
baby sister too. So yeah.
I swear to God,
Big Leo
I
season.
felt ashamed of myself that I forgot. And then she was like, nah, you working, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was cheering me up, make me feel better, and kind of gave me a different, like, perspective, so I didn't feel so bad. But I think she had seen something, I don't know what she seen at that point.
He cares.
But from that point, she saw
I was
her.
like, oh my God. Because I was like, he really cares. He not only cares about that, but he really cares about you.
Oh, he don't play about.
He really cares about this project. He really cares about showing up, and he's so full in showing up that sometimes, you know, you do, and I know this because I've had to leave my family back home, but you do kind of like, oh my God, like, you know, I'm pouring myself fully into this moment and into this character and into this project and into my art and really wanting to give this my all. That, you know, this accidentally slipped your mind, but you also really love her because I could see I was painting him. Like,
I never knew about that.
Yeah, and that was the shift between me and her.
Yeah.
Everything from that moment, I swear to God, on my life, on everything I love, like, it shifted. She softened up towards me, and then we was just like,
oh, y'all was a couple.
And they're right.
from that point forward, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I think
that's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I think so too.
Because I think the dynamics and like, because I play your best friend and we had fun
immediately.
Literally, that was okay. We doing this, you know.
Yes.
No, literally, I think that this cast though, like just working with you and like meeting you, because I've worked with Julisse before, but like meeting you, I was like, okay, like who's this girl gonna be?
Yeah.
But then we was talking in between. Girl, we didn't stop talking.
I was so comfortable with Eli. Like, you are like a very sweet person and a positive person too. Like, it doesn't matter what's going on, what the obstacle is. Like, you always make sure to speak life and speak something positive. You'll switch the energy immediately, so it can we stand in the light. So but we did. We had a good time. This is. I'm looking forward to seeing it when it comes out. Yeah, because I got to see all this chemistry I was talking about. Because I said I wasn't on set that day, so
I told you.
I heard it got hot.
Yes. And I had never wrote any scenes like that. And you know, you guys were the first actors on set for me to direct the intimate scene. So I really didn't even know how to approach it. I was kind of trying to figure it out. That's why I even pulled him to the side, like, do you guys want to have a kiss or something first, like off camera? Did I tell you about this?
You were very like gentle too, like walking us into the space. I have had experience with being intimate on camera before in other projects, smaller projects, not necessarily major, but even for Insecure, when I had to take the swimsuit thing off, there's an intimacy coordinator for that, just to make sure that you're comfortable showing parts of your body and things like that. So, I feel like you were really great about kind of easing us into that dynamic. And he is so fun when he is like letting his guard down and he's comfortable.
Girl, say
he's
it
such
again.
a
I told Julisse this
really
all the
fun
time.
person to interact with. So it didn't feel like work. It didn't feel like a job. I did feel like I've known him my whole life.
Yeah. That's how you guys, seriously, that's how you guys acted when you guys were on set.
She told me that. She told me that.
Chemistry is so, but people underestimate chemistry. Like, couples need chemistry.
But it's like a hit and miss. You never really know. You know, you never really know with the actors. But like so far, you know, this is the third time working with him and with 3 different girls. But the chemistry has been there. I feel like for everybody on set with him, you know. But I do feel like
is good people. He's mad dope. Like, you know, you don't feel uncomfortable.
Right.
Like, I had to play your wife, and that was like, like that was fun.
She'll bring it up a lot.
I did. Because Julie. So I was explaining the Tasha Smith method to Julius, and he was like, "So you wasn't thinking about me when you was kissing?" No. I wasn't raised that
yeah.
way. Tasha raised me better.
I remember episode 2. She was like, I had to substitute you out for another person when I was.
Did we not talk about substitutes?
I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you.
She's like, I was using the method.
Right.
So I'm gonna ask you.
Wait,
since y'all got
what?
the same teacher.
Why you gotta?
Real fast.
Don't answer, Ayona.
When y'all had
This is a setup.
when y'all had y'all. So she substituted me out when we had our intimate scenes. Did you have to put another person there
I think we should end the
to
episode.
connect?
Yes, and on the next episode.
Thank you so much, Ayona, for coming. Girl, it was amazing seeing you.
You trying to set me up? What?
I'm about to start substituting.
You have to read.
I'm about to start
You wrote the book.
substituting.
You didn't read it's 12 steps in there.
I'll be
Wait,
there.
no, listen. Okay, so I'll be honest. The chemistry was very organic. It was not forced. Like I said, once I realized that you were like this really kind person and you genuinely have like a good heart, I was like, okay, like you're a Leo, so you come off very showy and very like,
Damn.
you know,
Big Leo energy.
exactly. Yeah. But honestly, like you're a spiritual person, you're a good person, and that's not what you lead with. So I had to understand that about you in order to connect with you because I'm not that. I'm this. So
Gemini shit.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So yes, it was real. It did feel like I am interacting with your
man.
character. Yeah.
Her man.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
With her man.
Okay.
That's good.
My man.
No, her man.
He's trying to set me up.
Ayona. Okay.
He's like, I need to know.
Okay, because when I said it, Julius was like, what?
Good
Yeah.
Lord. Okay.
Sir.
So listen, we are out of time today.
Okay.
But
This
we
was so
are
fun.
going to bring you back on, and
Okay.
we need to dive more into Alana, a little bit more into you and this chemistry with Legend
Yes,
and
we
Alana and
definitely need a
things
part
like
two.
that.
Let them watch
For
what's
sure.
going
For
on
sure.
and shit, and then we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it for sure.
Yes.
He said, watch me do what I do with her.
Uh,
You guys should
Too
do.
crazy.
You guys should do after show wrap ups. Like after every episode, you do like a little wrap up.
Oh yeah, like
about it.
another podcast.
Or
Like,
it could be the podcast that's doing it. But yeah, I think after
Yeah.
every episode, you should talk
that'd be
about
dope
Yeah,
to
talk
talk
about
about it.
it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, that'd be really good.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you guys, thank you for watching, and thank you, Ayona, for coming.
Yes,
Girl, you
thank
have brought
you,
such amazing
Ayona.
energy as
Thank
always.
you.
This
Y'all
one
got
just
me crying.
this one
Look.
just flew by like
Yeah.
No, I
fast.
know. No, this
I
was
know.
this.
Flew by. We
Listen,
should've
we're
did
gonna
2
run it back
hours.
for sure. Thank you guys again for watching.
Bye, guys.
Catch you next time.